Let's be real. When most of us think about God, we picture a kindly, maybe slightly stressed out, cosmic manager. He's got a big desk, a world to run, and probably a giant ledger tracking who was naughty and who was nice. He's busy but manageable, understandable. Then science showed up with its telescopes, particle accelerators, and a bunch of math that makes our heads hurt. And it basically said, yeah, that guy you're picturing? His office is a little bigger than you think. I'm not here to sell you dogma. I'm here to take a wild ride through the universe science has revealed and ask a simple question. What kind of artist makes a canvas this stupidly big? Your daily commute is a lie, and so is your entire perspective. You wake up, you drive to work. The commute feels long. The guy in the Honda Civic cuts you off. Your world feels sizable. But let's get some perspective. If the Earth were a grain of sand, the Sun would be the size of a large beach ball just over 30 feet away. Neptune, the farthest planet, would be a marble over a mile away. The next closest grain of sand, Proxima Centauri, would be over 4,000 miles away. You'd have to put it in another country. Cue existential crisis in 3, 2, 1. This is just our cosmic backyard. The real fun starts when we leave the solar system. The distance light travels in 1 year, a light year, is about 5.88 trillion miles. Our Milky Way galaxy is 100,000 light years across. Let that sink in. A beam of light, the fastest thing in existence, would take 100,000 years to get from one end of our galaxy to the other. If you tried to drive it at 60 miles per hour, you'd need roughly, well, you'd be dead. A lot. Your great-great-great, repeat 1,000,000 times, grandchildren would still be driving. If God's presence is everywhere in this, he's not a micromanager. He's not even a macromanager. He's the owner of the entire cosmic franchise. The idea that this being is primarily concerned with what you streamed on Netflix last night is like believing the CEO of Amazon is personally worried about a single cardboard box in a warehouse in Nebraska. The universe's user manual is written in math, and it's weird. Physicist Eugene Wigner spoke of the unreasonable effectiveness of mathematics. It's super weird that the universe follows rules, and weirder still that our dumb human math can figure them out. Why does E equals mc squared work on a supernova 20 million light years away and in your microwave heating up pizza rolls? It's like using the same key to start your car in a starship. It shouldn't work, but it does. This universal lawfulness suggests a universe built on rationality, not chaos. It's not a random explosion, it's a finely tuned system. Which brings us to the biggest coincidence of all time. The cosmic lottery. We hit the jackpot by a ridiculous margin. Imagine you're dialing in the settings for a universe. You've got knobs for all the fundamental forces. Gravity, the strong nuclear force, electromagnetism, etc. Scientists tell us that these knobs have to be set with impossible precision for life to exist. We're not talking a little to the left. We're talking, if this dial had a circumference the size of the observable universe, the viable setting would be the width of a single atom. The strong nuclear force. If this were 2% stronger, the early universe would have turned all its hydrogen into helium. No water, no stars like our sun, no long-term fuel. If it were 2% weaker, nothing stable could form. It'd be a cosmic soup of sad particles. The cosmological constant. This number, which controls the expansion of the universe, is fine-tuned to an accuracy of 1 part in 10 superscript 1 superscript 2. That's a 1 with 120 zeros after it. Writing out the number would use more atoms than exist in the universe. The odds of this happening by chance are like a monkey randomly typing the complete works of Shakespeare, while blindfolded, on a typewriter made of cheese. The universe isn't just here. It's calibrated. It's like we won the lottery without even buying a ticket. Theists see this as design. Atheists propose a multiverse, an infinite number of universes where we just happen to be in the one that worked. Which, to be fair, is the ultimate, well, if you throw enough spaghetti at the wall. Either way, the universe we live in is suspiciously, almost humorously, hospitable. A creator big enough to set these dials isn't just powerful. He's a master engineer with an attention to detail that makes my obsession with perfect coffee seem pathetic. The 95% invisible elephant in the room. Here's the funniest part of all. Everything we've talked about so far, stars, planets, you, me, that leftover pizza, makes up less than 5% of the universe. The other 95% is stuff we can't even see. We call it dark matter and dark energy. We don't know what it is. We just know it's there because of its gravitational effects. It's the universe's hidden architecture, the scaffolding behind the walls we can't see. We're literally living in a reality where the vast majority of the stuff that holds it together is completely mysterious to us. We're like goldfish in a bowl, blissfully unaware of the concept of water. A bigger God is a more fascinating God. So, what's the point of all this mind-bending scale? The God suggested by this cosmic data is not a small God. Not a national God, a political God, or a personal genie. This is a God of 93 billion light-year-wide thoughts. A God whose creativity is written into the fabric of reality itself, from the spin of a quark to the whirl of a galaxy. This isn't a God you can put in a box. This is a God you can only meet with a sense of awe, wonder, and maybe a little bit of terrified laughter at how small we truly are, and how incredible it is that we can even begin to comprehend any of it. The universe is a cosmic cathedral, and science is just giving us a better look at the staggering size of the ceiling. Maybe that's the point. Maybe the bigness isn't to make us feel small, but to give us a target for our wonder that is truly infinitely worthy of it.